This is Knebworth Park, home of two of the biggest rock concerts of the decade. Top of the bill, the Champagne Supernovas Oasis, with a supporting cast of thousands, including Ocean Colour Scene, The Prodigy, Cooler Shaker, Dread Zone,
and the list of liggers that will stretch from here to Burnage and back. We camp for the entire weekend to find out what really goes on. My mission is to get the Gallaghers. Oasis, success story of the decade. 2 years on from facing 20 shoegazers at their local schmoozer, celebrated their supersonic rise to the top with 2 huge gigs at the stately Flash Gap in Hertfordshire. We arrived with the rest of the world's media on Friday for a fascinating site tour and a press call with the lads.
around. If you need, if you want to pan around and get shots.
Once we've been shown an empty field and met the owner, are you an Oasis fan?
I think I might be by the end of the weekend, but I don't know their music very well at the moment.
So you're not going to...
I understand that they are extremely, what I've heard of music, it sounds just right for this sort of big event, and I know they're very good on stage, so I'm sure they'll be a terrific success.
Hobnobbed with the manager. When am I going to meet Noel?
I don't know, when are you going to meet Noel?
I don't know, is he going to come down and see us?
He's a bit tied up today, obviously, preparing for this, but who knows?
The chances of getting close to the lads seem remote.
Big pictures don't ask what else.
And then... Look, there's Liam and Bonnet. Quick, get on them. They came straight over. I said, Liam, come over. He came over, of course. No, he didn't. He just tried to knock us out. Escorted from the grounds, it was time to meet up with Jamie to check on no-expense fared accommodation. 5-star, you know. Hey, it's their rock and roll there. I'm sleeping at night. It's me there.
You sleep not there?
Yeah.
Where am I going to sleep?
There.
I can't even probably fit in there.
What? I thought it said first. I'm sleeping here, right? No.
I can't even get my legs in this van. After their night in the queue, the Macklets moved in to make history. The Ring of Steel is in full force with Gestapo-style security, confiscating classified weaponry, soft drinks and water bottles, and customising a code of compulsory conduct.
Come on, folks, let's see you smile as you can put it through. You paid a lot of money for this.
Oh, you said it, mate. Once inside, the early worms take their places in the pit. It'll be 9 hours before Oasis take to the stage. I was desperate for breakfast, but Jayne was Gallagher Macklett.
Hey, I can't wait to see them. It's going to be the last time in 6 months that anybody's going to see them on telly. I just can't wait
How
to
many
see
can I
it.
get something to eat?
No, it's going to be on one of these limits. No, there's somebody in that limo. It's them! No! Hey, you look different than what you look like on the telly, mate. Really? First on the bill were Tribute Tarsons, the Bootleg Beatles, and found enjoying a bit of mocked-up mimicry with Bill Buddy's Ocean Colour Scene.
It's just the real Beatles, poor fella. So what did you think of that? Rubbish!
Knocking on the windows, listen on the chimney pot. Blowing up the dust in the room where I forgot. I made my plans in solid rock.
I was saying you've been speaking to Paul, and Paul said, I've got to go now. I've got to become him. No. There's method beat music.
I'm looking forward to seeing you this afternoon.
The real Beatles. That was Ocean Colour Scene. It's my ambition actually to watch Ocean Colour Scene live.
That will be a difficult one to do, wouldn't it?
It would. If you play a wall of mirrors.
How do you rate that on the bill tonight?
Oasis, yeah, they're quite good.
Are they headlining?
The bill at Knebworth was wicked. Not London was wicked, man. But the bill of this is cat.
And Noel and Liam here? Obviously they're going to be here.
They are. They came in the helicopter. Yeah, they are.
Have you had a chance to talk to them yet?
Yep.
They're looking forward to it?
He's mad for it. That's what Liam said.
Do you get nervous before you get on stage? Because there's about 125,000 people out.
It's the right score of us.
Ma'am?
You didn't?
Yeah.
They're fantastic, weren't they?
Great, yeah.
Who's coming next?
The Mayonnaise. With the loads of big gigs in big fields now. It's like, they're kind of not being blasé about it, but, they are pretty much the same. You get there, like, it's a field and it's got people in it, and
they may smell a bit and all that, and you might have a bit of a good time. That's the way it is.
James, what was it like?
It's quite a humbling experience. Felt like a really small band compared to the biggest band in the world, so it's a really humbling experience.
Why?
Because everybody says it's Oasis and like, and we're just kind of surplus to requirements to a certain degree, so it's like really humbling. I really enjoyed it, but it makes you realise where you fit into the big scheme of pop things.
Favourable festival weather and a line-up to make grown men weep, the day was on course to make rock history. But marvellous music aside, there were reasons for festival fury. Long queues, rancid toilets.
After 30 years of festivals, they still haven't got toilets together. Why is that? I mean, well, I've only been here an hour and there's no toilet paper already.
Oh my God, that!
And having had any chance of refreshment confiscated at the gate, 2-hour tailbacks at the bars.
Getting to the lads wasn't going to be easy. Even Mark Gallagher had a hard time getting in. We started to get the impression that the welcome mat was no longer at the gate. Why not?
Mark Gallagher thing is security.
All right, who's going to do that?
I've absolutely no idea.
All right, so how long is it going to be?
It should be a couple of minutes, we've just been told.
All
At
right.
the end.
But then we can come in after
Yeah,
that.
fine after that, it's just secure area.
All right, then thanks. 2 minutes we've got to wait. It's just been interviewed by someone. It's not us. And forgive us if we seem a little paranoid, but Liam did seem to have it in for us. Are you looking forward to it? Why did you try and knock us over, Liam, earlier? You say Patsy's hat?
It's all down to the colour of your parts.
Support that. I live in the support village.
We can't get back there.
Why?
Because we're not like famous and we've got a camera.
You don't run into these.
Morties.
Your face is your pass these days.
Is it now? Yeah, we haven't got the right passes. This is why the Ozone has had such a big problem getting into anything today. Because then people have finished all the passes.
Look how many you've got. That's what happens to when you're famous. Let's try and get purple cards. We've got green, blue, brown circle ones, big yellow square ones, but the one there is the purple card. What's the purple one for? To go to the loo.
What he's trying to say is you've got no chance of seeing Oasis big interview. They can't get in that fancy. So that's the part. Hey, I like it. Hey.
And that's as close as we're going to get to know the day. I'm a fire starter.
7,000 top-notch notables were rumoured to be on the guest list. Attracting the most to the stage-side star pit were the pulsatingly poisonous Prodigy.
Who are you looking forward to seeing today?
Oasis, that's what I mean.
Who are you going to be hanging out with?
I don't know, I'll have to see what I mean.
Chips. Came to see our mates. Came to see our Kindercook brothers. They were on earlier.
This is a VIP village, not the backstage area. You have no right to be in here with recording equipment.
We're getting chucked out.
We've had a bit of a disaster because they've told us that we can't film any of the bands, we can't film backstage, we can't film any of the performance, and they've actually just thrown us out. You can probably see behind us there's some very burly security guards.
They're just about to kick us. So when the Burnage boys knocked Knebworth sideways for the first time, where were we?
Oasis rock are the best, man.
That's what happens when you have too many lagers.
We're supposed to be working class lads, so I don't do look after us, you know what I mean? Lower the prices a bit.
Still, there was always Sunday.
It was alright after
had a great day.
Guess who I saw?
Who's that?
Jarvis Cocker.
You did.
I did, Jarvis Cocker.
The Jarvis.
Yeah?
Well, I can beat that.
Why?
Guess who I saw?
Who?
Mick Hucknall.
Ginger Mickles here.
Yeah.
What not? Guess who else? Andy Dex.
What were they doing here tonight?
But how fantastic were Ocean Colour Scene?
They were great, yeah. I'm really pleased we stayed,
Me
actually.
too. First up on Sunday, the Tit for Topness Cooler Shaker.
Hello, sorry, we just popped in for a bit of tea.
You're playing in front of 125,000 people. How does it feel? How are you coping with that level sound?
It feels like this.
Something like this.
Oh, auntie. It was big and everywhere there was people. Everywhere you look there was people going, hello?
Yeah.
And it was quite exciting actually, yeah.
Were you nervous before?
No, nerves of rubber. Yeah, we were really nervous.
So how did you get approached to do it?
This guy, what band was he in? Something, what was that band called that's playing there today? Oasis, that was it. And his name was Roland Ballin, something like that. I can't remember his stuff. But he saw a gig of ours and liked it. Said, oh my god. So we did. And cheers, mate. Big picnic, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is. Massive one. So do you think playing at Knebworth is significant?
I think it's significant in that it's huge and that, you know,
Lots of people.
it's the hugest of them all, and there's none that's huger. And if you think huge is good, then Knebworth is the hugest.
Your helicopter's here, you better go. They're shouting at him, shouting for you, so you're going to have to leave. But it was lovely.
Thank you very much.
Come around again and have a cup
Thanks
of
for having
tea.
us.
Crispin, this is the door here. Have a cup of tea next time.
Bye.
See ya. Helicopters were the rock and roll essential of the weekend. Whirlybirds with a blues and tooth harmony was a delicious thread song.
On stage in about 20 minutes. We've got to go and pick them up because it's a real emergency and we've got a police escort in front. Look at that. I didn't realise that you could fly helicopters, mate.
Oh man, I'm flying all the time. You press this button here, right? And then you pull this one. Right? And once you start going, right, you kind of like, say, strap yourself in, lads. Here we go.
It's a manual, yeah? Why have you flown in on a helicopter today?
Well, it's not a very rock and roll answer, but the thing is, my wife is 9 months pregnant and the due date is today, and she could be giving birth any moment. So I need to be like within easy reach of getting home.
What are Jayne like as passengers?
Wild. They're just wild. Couldn't keep them from the navigation or the flying or anything.
Have you been teaching Leo? Because he's got the cams on there, I noticed.
Didn't have to do a lot of teaching. You know, we had a job trying to get the headset over the top of the dreadlocks, but apart from that, everything was great. You know.
Where have you been?
I've just been skybound with Ozone.
You haven't?
I have. I've been on their chopper.
Look, I want to go see Cats. Let's go and see them.
This way. It's good to be here, and the songs that we've got, you know, I've got across to a lot of people, like, so, you know, the thing is, you couldn't see the back. You could just see the art in the world, like, you know what I mean, so,
Can you make out any faces?
yeah, you recognise them. I suppose to the face view, yeah, you know what I mean, and it just becomes like beans on toast. Very rock and roll entrance there in the helicopter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's the view like from up there?
It's
pretty good.
Yeah?
It's pretty good, yeah.
Are you looking forward to seeing tonight? Yourself, yeah.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back.
Despite our lack of passes and despite the rain, some things are definitely maybe meant to be.
Noel! Will you say hello to the Ozone? How's it been going?
It's been going alright, starting to rain. Alright, you're right. It's starting to rain now though, but yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. That gig's brilliant. In Knebworth, brilliant. Yeah.
Why didn't you decide to come to Knebworth?
Why? Because it was the biggest place that could take us, really. It's just that we could play to the most amount of people who want to see us, really. No really special reason.
And what's the reaction to the audience of your new song?
They're just sort of standing and listening to him. I mean, you can't expect them to go mental and jump about all over the place because they wouldn't, you know. But I think it's been all right. I think the weekend's been a massive success. There's been very, very few arrests and people have been enjoying themselves and there's not been any trouble as far as I can see. And there's a really low police presence here and all that, so it's really cool, you know. And I think, you know, it's just been brilliant.
Do you feel like you're making history?
We are making history. Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely. You're making history just talking to me now.
I am in history with you, yes.
You are indeed, yeah.
It's starting to pour now.
I've got to go and get ready.
All right then. Thanks very much. Have a lovely one. I've had Cooler Shaker in the van. There's just one thing to do now. Home, Jamie.
Making a tiny noise.
Can you fix it?
I'm trying to fix it.
Oh, I want to go home. I want to dream of Noel and Liam and everything.